Man, the amount of influence some of these celebrities got is crazy. Man, word on the street is Megan Thee Stallion situation got these women ready to cheat on their man.
What?
You serious?
That's right. They ready to go give another nigga some skull, some brain, some face, some throat. Damn.
A woman who is successful, beautiful, she could have any man she wanted. She was vulnerable enough to put all her egg in one basket, hold him down, cook the dinner, show up for every game.
Megan went over there trying to play house because your PR team told you to clean up that hood rat image. He promised you a ring, but deep down in the back of your head, you know everybody else been up in your gut, so you might possibly not get it. He maybe thought he could handle it.
If I'm with a man who's worth half that, I know that he's going to have other women. And I'm Megan Thee Stallion. I've been twerking with my WAP. I've been putting men in jail. We got black women on the internet acting like clowns, proud to say they're effing everybody. And anybody holding their mouth and looking around, Miss Polly. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh man, I told y'all it's finna get crucial. Oh, it's finna get crucial. So hey, you might want to get your drink, your smoke, whatever you do. You hear what I'm saying? If you snort, hey, whatever you do, hey, I ain't judging. But let's get it.
Yeah. Self-motivated, 101, man. Yeah. Only thing matters is get that money, man. That's all I know.
Why? What sound? MIB Jizzle voice, man. Hey, you too, man. What's good, my brothers from another mother? I fucks with you long as you ain't a buster. And the women in here, y'all my sisters as well, man. Thank y'all for being here. Hope all is well. And man, we back with another video. And this gonna be a good one. It's gonna be up there as well, bro. Now, I'm reacting to a creator go by the name of JB Reacts. Shout out to him and his content. And the title of this video is Women Gets Cooked for Defending Megan Thee Stallion. Nah, hey, it's another one of them videos. We're gonna continue to milk this topic, you feel me? But this gonna be a good one. Now, this video is a lot of people was on the panel, and it was majority women. So women, if y'all here, y'all gonna like this one. But they was discussing the situation at hand, who was right, who was wrong in this breakup or whatever. And man, hey, y'all, I'm lost for words, but this is gonna be a good one, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like I say, they talking about it still. And if y'all would like more content like this, let me know. But I will be getting back on my Gold Digger prank reactions as well. But hey, I had to react to this one. Like I said, this is gonna be a good one. And it's gonna have people in their feelings, you feel me? So hey, let me know, man. But we finna get into it, man. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all could have been anywhere. Hey, let's get it.
So I will agree to the fact that I don't think it's something that he should have ever been agreeing to in the first place. I say that about men regardless.
He's a coward.
If you choose to be monogamous, it is your choice. You should not be signing up for this just to get the woman. You're already giving away your power. So I don't agree with it.
He's a coward. You know why he's a coward, Melanin? Because this is the man that we warn our daughters to be careful. The man that will sell you a dream, love bomb you, buys you a house and a car, presents you to the family, lets you cook on Thanksgiving. He was a good guy. We did a show about it.
How do we know the experience of Megan didn't take him back to where he was already at?
No, it's because he already knew she was a certified hoe. He had the track record of Megan dating all these people, putting false allegations on Tory Lanez. He knew the whole thing that she was a ho, Merry Christmas. He took her, made her a wifey type of person, love bomber, put a bunch of things that kind of assumed that he was going to take care of her. And then you know what? I have cold feet.
But think about it like this. Also, just like how he knew her past, she knew his past. She knew his dating history. That's the thing about it. That's when I still put the finger at Meg to say, well, you're not self-aware as to where you sitting at. Ma'am, if you know you got known for ass shaking and being this so-called sex symbol, hood ghetto chick, that's not going to be attractive. And you can think you can just flip the switch off to where you get more of a nice, humble, family-orientated guy. Your money and your fame and status don't make you better for the situation that you supposed to be in. You can't live one reality and try and jump into another one.
No, he said.
Can I respond?
Can I please respond to this? Because you guys use my video and I want to respond.
One second.
Can I just say one thing? Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, please, Nepal, Coco, and Miss Jory, and she's just be quiet for a while, man.
Okay, so and what I find so hilarious is hearing all you ladies be so blatantly rude and mean and so like, I had my opinion on this with Megan. I don't think she should have came and made a relationship out of the whole dynamic of Klay Thompson. I thought it should have been fun, leverage it to her benefit. I didn't actually think that she was looking at it as a serious situation. Now, granted, I have my belief system, which is dick and money, and that's what he was, a perfect image of that.
This woman,
Man, she cutting up. Hey, at least she ain't lying, but at least she honest, I'll say, huh? But damn, she ain't got no cut, huh? Hey, I told you, man.
this is egregious.
You guys all, Nepal and everybody had an opinion on who I am and how I live my life and how honest I am about who I am. But you guys are defending someone like Klay Thompson, a man like Klay Thompson, who blatantly, a woman was vulnerable, put herself, a woman who was successful.
I want to highlight this comment. My goodness, I hate when I do this. I want to highlight this comment because this makes a lot of sense. Melanie was absolutely correct. Megan should have been thankful for the opportunity. She's a documented pass around. That is true too.
A woman who was successful, beautiful. She could have any man she wanted. She was vulnerable enough to put all her egg in one basket, hold him down, cook the dinner, show up.
She can have any man she want. When it come to getting clapped, I would say that. And I'm not trying to downplay it, but I'm just telling you what it is, how it is. It is what it is. You hear me? You feel me? Let's not act like she wasn't from this person, that person in the industry. Come on, man. You feel me? And this talking about only the industry. We ain't even gonna talk about before she got in the industry. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man. But this, you know what I'm saying? The women who condone it is the women who got multiple bodies. You feel what I'm saying? Who love getting clapped up. Let's just keep it real.
For every game,
Okay, but that's because of her track record.
Hold on, I'm gonna finish.
Yeah, but her track record is trash, though. We can't. But I don't want to.
Hold on. I'm gonna finish.
I'm sorry, Patty. You're right. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You can say over there. His track record is trash too.
Both.
Hold on, Fatty. I was gonna say he's cheated. Hold on, he's cheated on every girl he's ever been with prior to Megan.
That makes her done.
No, he's cheated on every girl he's ever been with.
That makes her done trying to force monogamy on a man that's been with everybody else.
Exactly. See, it's still multiple things can be right at the same time. It goes back on Megan just like it's on Klay for not being an honorable guy.
What I'm saying, you're right in that, right? My whole strife with Megan is I think she was dumb in believing there was something actually there. I think it should have been a fun little TT, build her brand, use it, elevate. I thought that was what it was. But she was actually believing in some love that I don't know why. My whole thing and what I find the hypocrisy of people on this panel is you see this girl and how she was presented, right? Klay Thompson did the very thing that you guys say women do to men. He did that to Megan. And it's okay because she's a hoe. It's okay because she's a hoe. But for me as a woman, when I say I see men for money, I'm a horrible person. But he can sell a girl who's really emotionally at a very stunted place and who was vulnerable and put herself on the market, and it's okay.
Hold up, she didn't have to leave. I'm gonna be honest, but niggas cheat on their girl all the time, and their girls possibly might not leave. Maybe Megan might have too much ego in her own belief of who she is to say that she can't get cheated on. I don't understand some of these women can see some of these guys and think that they getting this big ass catch and expect him possibly to only be with her. That is crazy to me.
Hey, and then something else we gotta keep in mind. Like I keep telling y'all, this is the internet, man. You feel me? Meaning, nothing is real. Nothing is factual anymore. Like, how we know this ain't a play?
how we know? Not saying the breakup fake, but how we know she ain't come to the internet just to sell or something, so she could talk about it on her next song or her next album. Come on, man. Hey, don't. Hey, I'm telling you, don't say I said it. When it happen, don't say I ain't said it. You feel me?
Okay. Why are we describing her as why do we keep describing her as this vulnerable being? You literally, we're coming off the backside. Hold on, we're coming off of the backside of she needed him for image reasons. We're coming off the backside of you getting somebody locked up over false allegations. Like I said, free Tory. We're not gonna negate over that. And then you went over there trying to say, okay, then. So what are we talking about? You went over there trying to. Megan went over there trying to play house because your PR team told you to clean up that hood rat image. This is what we're not going to do that. She exactly what you deserve, and I'm mad that
contradicting what you're saying.
And Melanin was cooking her, man. Miss Georgia just be trying to scream and talk loud, but her points don't go nowhere.
Ow.
No, I don't.
The contradiction is, you guys are all sitting here right now, no matter how you say she's a hoe, whatever she is, right? These people came together, right? Beyond how I live my life, which I made clear. She went into this dynamic with somebody. Monogamy was the forset of their dynamic.
How do we know that? That's my question.
Monogamy should never be a part of
That was literally on the statement. She left him because he got cold feet.
No.
Please. I literally put the statement in front of y'all faces. The
Yes.
statement was
I put the statement in front of y'all faces.
the statement was clear. The things that she complained was, you were going through an awful season. You had mood swings and all that. You presented me to your family. You let me do all these wifely things. And then you got cold feet and you said that you doubt that you could be monogamous. So the point of contention is, once again, he sold her kind of a relationship.
Yes.
No, we did.
Oh my
See, this one the ladies can't be honest. He definitely still played the part, maybe sold the dream. I don't know their behind the scenes conversations in that relationship. But at the same time, we can definitely say Clay sold a dream to show that, hey, I'm only gonna be with you. I want this to be a unit. He could have possibly said these things earlier. I don't know, maybe he wanted to spring it off later on, but I think this is possibly just Clay's archetype. He is the savage athlete.
Is the man danger when he flips his mind and he keeps doing over and over again? Is the man dangerous?
Hey, he might have did himself a favor though, because like I say, you go back to the Tory situation. I'm not saying Tory guilty or innocent, but I gotta always say, if she had something to do with that and the man not guilty, hey, that's messed up. And that brings me to Clay. Hey, if she really done that, ain't no telling what she would have done, you know what I'm saying, when she got mad at this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? So he might have done himself a favor by just exiting the whole situation before it got deeper. You feel what I'm saying? But what do I know, bro? You know?
For your daughter, for your sister, for every woman that I see.
But if we know that he's been cheating on everybody before he got to me, why am I asking you for monogamy?
But the assumption is that he said he's monogamous, that he's going into relationships.
You got in actions.
But he's not monogamous.
We need to talk about actions though, and actions in history show that he cheated on everybody. What makes you so special? And you're the industry background.
Melanin has a great point there.
And it's not cheating. This is the problem with women. If you know that he's worth $140 million, he's attractive, why are you playing yourself acting like he's not going to be with other women? If you come
that's what he promised her.
That's not. I don't hear about promises.
But that's the default. Men shouldn't be promising monogamy to women.
Hey, you know what's going to happen, Napa? Uninterrupted, Napa.
I never can always think it's weird.
Friends.
It is so fucking weird how I start talking and get cut off.
Napa, I'm trying to protect you so you can talk.
All right, go ahead.
Man, what the fuck?
Once I sell you a dream and fly you out to Portugal and say that you are going to be the mother of my kids and tell you all these beautiful things in Europe,
Portugal.
and then I kick you out of the curve and send you back to Milwaukee, don't cry about Fatty. Don't cry about me selling you a motherfucking dream, put some hopes and dreams on your head, and then ship you back to your mom and daddy. That's one of the most foul shit that a man can do to a woman is promise her a dream and then turn around and says, got you. Go ahead and go home. But go ahead and please, go ahead. The same way these women are caping for bad woman, go ahead and cape for bad man. Y'all got this. Napan interrupted.
I see the point Fatty is trying to make as to not holding Clay accountable to the movements, the ways that he has done wrong in this relationship. But like I said, I think two things can be right at the same time. I think both people are at fault. And that's just how some of these relationships play out when you play the game of not being honest from the very beginning.
Interrupted, and then now you can respond. Go ahead.
Just real quick, Nepal, I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't mean to override you.
Go ahead.
But, damn, I just lost. Go ahead, Nepal. I just lost what I was going to say to what Fatty said. Oh, he can't be selling you a dream when you didn't do what you were supposed to do in the first place, which is hold out until you got what you.
But I ain't gonna lie. What he did mess up at, and wasn't really cool, was bring her around his family, his parents. You feel what I'm saying? Because women, man, they definitely feel special when you bring them around your family. When you let her meet your father, your mother. You know, like that's deep. You know what I'm saying? That's telling her like, yeah, you on a whole nother level. You know, like you special. You feel me? Like, yeah, you the one. And for him to do that, that is cold. You know, I got to call it. That is messed up. You feel what I'm saying? And so he upped up.
That he was going to give you.
Thank you.
So if you gave him what is he doing wrong to you? If you really wanted to be a wife, you would have made him wait. If you wanted to make sure you was going to get the ring and all that, you wasn't supposed to be popping that little Miss Walk. And I land there.
Thank you.
Somebody else can.
Wow. Oh my God. That is exactly what I was going to say. Why are you flying out giving coochie away? Like you're calling it coochie. You're supposed to listen. Let me just take it. I need to take my time because I've been wanting to talk about this. She finally had the guy. And then she was doing the sex, moving in the house, everything besides becoming a wife. Everything. Then she wants to cry because a man who is like worth $140 million and about 30 women are in his DMs a day. She's crying because he went and had sex with his ex. I said this before. No, I don't think you guys are listening. It's not cheating if you lay down the rules. And you got to understand the rules. Remember the question? You want love or you want understanding? If I'm with a man who's worth half that, even an eighth of that, I know that he's going to have other women.
For sure.
And I'm Megan the Stallion. I've been twerking with my WAP. I've been getting my, putting men in jail. I've got this reputation. And then I finally grabbed the guy that's quality. We could go places. He might become senator or governor one day in the future. But what do I
He does have the archetype.
do? Because he had sex with someone else, I'm going to go on the internet like a typical 304 autistic prostitute and start talking about, I got this, y'all. And that's why people
That
don't
was a shot at the young lady that was up there earlier, Miss Georgie. She said she was an autistic prostitute, which is why she said that.
respect black women. I want to get on this. We got black women on the internet acting like clowns, proud to say they're effing everybody. They don't want to be ladies. It's not about how you look, Ali. I told you, brother, it's the way they are. They're proud to be prostitutes. They think they deserve high-value guys, like Klay Thompson's high value. And once these used up...
Hey, and that's another thing, too. Like, women think, like, don't get me wrong, looks do matter. Hell yeah, they matter. But, man, like, they almost know that a nigga will take a 7 over a dime in the day if she coming with the right values. You feel what I'm saying? If she about her business, if she everything a man desire, a man will take a 7 over a dime any day. You feel what I'm saying? Because it ain't just about physical attraction, man. You know what I'm saying? It's more than that. Like a real man. I'm talking about a real man who on this grown man who really wants something and looking for something that's for him. You feel what I'm saying? That meets his needs, his qualifications. Yeah, why they around here thinking they face, they ass, they coochie is all they need. You feel me? Nah, it ain't all about that. And that's the problem with a lot of women, especially younger women anyway these days, bro. Like they think that's gonna get a man and keep a man, but it's not.
Women get these high value men. They have the audacity to say, oh, he cheated on me. We'll see this autistic prostitute in 5 years doing the same thing that Megan did. What did you expect? You should be happy. So I want to get on that. Today I'm on the women. Megan, I had hope for you. I had hope for you. You had the nerve. Presidents get cheated on. I mean, presidents' wives get cheated on. And you're Megan the Stallion? And you think that you're not, I don't know.
She said a lot. I think Napa was cooking right there. I think that's the awareness side of Megan Thee Stallion, not knowing exactly where she's at, saying that I started out shaking ass, WAP, all this degenerate behavior, and thinking that you can still be saved. See, that is delusion in itself.
I'm gonna hand the mic over. Y'all can say what you want to say. She said she was autistic, and shame on everybody cheering her on. This woman needs some serious help. That's what I have to say about the.
And I'm gonna say this too though. I ain't gonna be biased, you know. Like I say, we keep it real over here. At the end of the day too, it is about her image, you feel me? But we're not gonna sit around and say, oh, like everybody deserves a second chance. Not everybody. I'm gonna take that shit back, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, a lot of people got skeletons in their closet.
These hoes out here, I don't like using the word. These hoes out here getting glorified. You worried about my body and how I look? Worried about how these women are getting on the internet proud to say that they're being sluts. And then they think they expect to get quality men. Become a wife. Don't F men before you get a ring and get married. Don't start shacking up. And then we'll be fine. And anybody holding their mouth and looking around, Miss Polly. Okay, I'm ready for all of you ladies out here.
Yeah.
Don't expect to get a high value
She
guy.
cooking.
Don't expect to get a high value guy if you're proud to be on the internet.
Yo, she lagging, but she cooked all of them. She cooking them.
Hanging around your waist.
Yes.
No, I did. If you have a bunch of D's,
she sound like Ali.
If you have a bunch of D's hanging around your waist and you're wearing penis necklaces like you're proud, don't expect for men to respect you. And that's why women like me and Melanin, when we wear some cleavage, we get attacked because we got women like you out here. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, y'all get the tag because of Meg the Stallion? Is Meg the Stallion fault?
Wow.
She's being promiscuous. She's being promiscuous. She doesn't value marriage. Yeah. So I'm going off today. I'm going off on these women.
I will give you the chance. I'm sorry, man, because you said Miss Polly was doing face. This is why I was so confused about y'all calling that woman that was here a hoe. You should never touch these women that they are meeting at 28 and marrying at 39. Those women are hoes. Is this what you're saying, Melanie?
If she's been acting like a hoe, then yeah, expect hoe behavior.
Okay, so I shouldn't cuff a woman that is 29 and single.
No, I'm saying this is your choice as a man. Go into it knowing what to expect out of it. I'm not telling a man what to do. You can do what you want to do. But if you going after that, you get what you get, and so does she. He promised you a ring, but deep down in the back of your head, you know everybody else been up in your gut, so you might possibly not get it. He maybe thought he could handle it. He's been defending people on her behalf. The dudes was talking about her. He jumped online like, hey, bro, I'm disappointed in y'all. Da-da-da-da. We don't know what this did to him mentally. How many times he been getting teeth over cuffing the whore?
Nigga was traumatized all this time.
One more thing. I promise I won't.
It's very fine. I am
traumatized.
I will remember this.
What the
Y'all better be very careful next week when we flip on
I
them.
think he didn't want to marry her. I just thought of something. A coconut
He
drop
didn't
in my
want to
hair.
marry Megan
She's
Thee
been
Stallion.
cheated on before. She's been cheated on before. Excuse me, Ali. She's been cheated on before. He just didn't want to marry her, and she's using that as an excuse. He didn't want to marry her in the first place because she was not playing her cards correctly. Go ahead, Ali. But by the way, though, he needs to start choosing women that know the assignment. It's an insult to a man who is any man who's high value. Forget about he's extreme. If you get with a woman and she's going to say, listen, I want you to be monogamous, you should sit back and be honest and say, look, I probably won't be monogamous. Let's start talking about polygyny again. Let's really get that back on the table, because you men are being held by the cojones. Thank you. You could be the greatest guy, you could be the good guy, the breadwinner. All she has is, you cheated on me, even though I've been having my WAP and twerking at the Democratic convention. You went and had sex with your ex-girlfriend.
And that's why I'm going to hold Clay to a certain standard, because as a celebrity, man, with status, money, and fame, power, all that good stuff, you should definitely be able to tell another chick that, hey, I'm not going to be monogamous. The average guy, I get it. The regular guy, I get it sometimes why the guy won't say anything, because it's going to hurt him a whole lot more, because she's going to walk away and never remember him, always forget about him. But Clay, you should have the cojones to always be upfront and honest. Just being honest.
Boys, he getting talked to him by his homeboys, still standing by you, posting pictures with you, taking your ass everywhere. Like, get the fuck out of here. No. On this, I'm not getting on this.
He was never gonna marry her.
Really quick. I find it really forth about, he set himself up with this proclaimed hoe. You can't turn around and say, well, it's her fault. He knew what he was dating, and she knew who he was dating. I don't understand why y'all trying to play the fence of who's right or who's wrong. Both of them did not choose themselves, which is why they didn't. I don't even think he understand whether or not they had an exclusive relationship. But he finally started to choose himself when he told her, I don't think I can be monogamous. That's him choosing himself.
I understand Dalen's position on that. They knew it from the very beginning of who each other was.
Melanie, I didn't interrupt you. Neither.
Yeah, of course they did. But that's why I'm saying it might have. Man, look. Majority of celebrity relationships start off of them lusting over each other. You feel me? Come on, man. Let's just keep it real. They just want to have fun. They just getting it off. You feel what I'm saying? Clapping. They just clapping. It started off like that, and that's basically how it started with them. I bet just a little fun fling. You feel what I'm saying? It was good to both of them, you feel me? And then, through all that, they started developing a little feelings for one another. You feel what I'm saying? Just like how the typical stuff started. Normal people. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, man, let's not get it twisted. They human just like us.
And say they were in an exclusive relationship and somebody was unfaithful. We can't even say that, they were behaving this way, and Clay just decided to tell her when she wanted it to get serious, wait, I don't think I can be monogamous. So we don't know if it was unfaithfulness or if it was an omission that, hey, moving forward, you will not be the only woman. And I think it's so stupid to tell a woman who's been popping her and that she got to save some use for a
ass
man that she wants to be her husband. So she get to have sex with Tom, Joe, and Harry, but when she want to marry Paul, she got to close it up. That don't make no damn sense. I don't believe in that either, and that's why she didn't get the ring. This is the whole point. You never deserved the ring to begin with. That's my whole point, Galen. Who are you to say that? Who are you? Clay said it. Clay said it. Clay said it. Clay proved it. She didn't get the ring, right? So now because she didn't get the ring, he's a cheater. Because you didn't get the ring, because you've been playing household. You didn't get the ring, and now he's a cheater. You've been doing what he always been doing, but now he's the dog. You're excited that someone you deem a hoe got her feelings hurt. I'm gonna acknowledge that. I believe that it's okay for you to say if you are loose with your vagina, you do not get to parade that you should have this traditional life. But I think it's really messed up for you to try to have this celebratory attitude towards the fact that you deserve to be cheated on. What you're trying to say is, no, you don't deserve for a man to take you seriously. What he did was take advantage of her and
yes, he did.
the nitty gritty. He said, bitch,
She
I'm
deserved
in
everything.
her best friend's man. She fucked her best friend's man. We're not gonna
She is a trash woman. Hey, one second. Hey, 1 second.
There's still two parts to the situation. I understand where both of them are coming from. Clay's a savage, and Megan, she chose wrong. She didn't really use all the signs, and that's a shame that she doesn't have her mother, her grandmother, and certain figures in her life to actually give any real discernment to her or be a protector from certain people. That's why family is necessary when it comes down to dating in the courting process.
1 second. Dalen, do you think she's a good woman or a bad woman when it comes to relationships?
No. See, that's a good woman. Good or bad is subjective. Do I think she's a qualified?
Come on, don't call out.
You have to ask an in-depth question.
No,
Dalen,
Dalen,
know her track record.
Dalen, 1 second, Melanie, 1 second, because I'm trying to be fair. You have a brother, right? And your brother come to you and says, hey, sister, I know you love me. I fell in love with this girl. What's her name? Meg. What? Meg the Stallion? The what? Tory Lane's girl? The one that like all that? Would you recommend your brother to go ahead with a relationship, or would you say, my brother, she has a terrible track record. Be very careful around her, because men pay the ultimate price, not just with cheating, because she cheated on her ex-boyfriend. She kind of like a situation with her. Like, what would you?
That's going to depend on what type of brother you got. Let's say you got a brother that's some bullshit, and let's say he has the opportunity to possibly date her. If he got nothing to lose, he might still be coming out of the situation on top to say that, hey, I've been with Megan Thee Stallion.
But despite her image, man, I'ma just be real. Like, she might have been ready. I mean, you know, she might have. Like, people could change. I'm gonna say that, man. You know, despite they past, people could change, man. I done seen it. You know, it's rare, but not all. But some people could change, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say that, and maybe she was ready for that, despite her twerking and all that. You feel me? You know, cause she young. You know, she's still young. You know what I'm saying? But this might have been her time really changing for the better, changing for herself. You know, we don't know. You know, we just going by what we see, what we hear. You know, but hey, whatever, man.
Some perks out of it. But let's say if you're a guy that might have something to lose, or you actually care about your name, your legacy, things like that, it might not be the best for you. She still has a certain type of status level that might bring some guys up, but some guys, it's still going to be looked at as like, damn, bro, you stepped down to Megan. Like, I understand she's a celebrity, but I mean, look who you are. You making yourself look bad because of it. So it's going to depend on who the guy is.
Say to her, go to him, go ahead, or you say, no, she's not safe.
I would say, come here, sit your ass down. I say, I want you, if you're going to make a choice to continue to fool with this woman, don't you dare come crying to me about what she did or didn't do. What do you want? Do you want a wife? Well, then don't go towards this woman. Do you want someone that's going to have a fight? You're the liar. All you do is nobody sends their sons and brothers off to a bird to be cheated on. You don't deserve.
Let her land, Melanie. You can respond afterwards.
People don't deserve to be cheated on. What they don't deserve, what you're trying to say is nobody deserves to waste their time even pretending that they're going to take you seriously. You don't turn around and say, well, she deserved to have somebody lie to her face or make her think the unreal can be real. She should have never believed it. I'm not done. And then turn around and say, that's the difference. So you don't sit up here and tell somebody that they deserve mistreatment and disloyalty. No, I don't agree with that. So to your question. Oh, but it was okay. Did she give her Did she care about her best friend? Did she care about her best friend? Did she care about her best friend who was with Tory Lanez first? She literally started fucking Tory Lanez behind her best friend back. She deserves a ring. She deserves a ring. We know what she did, just like Clay did. So the real question is, a man can walk outside with no clothes on and still be a man tomorrow. So stop doing that. Keep trying to conflate the two. What I'm saying. It's not the same. Y'all keep trying to make it be the same. Men and women are not equal. I get sick of this. Stop trying to make them be one and the same. They're not the same. What are you talking about? We're not is your bond? Against God and other men. Your word is your bond. A woman is supposed to. A woman should be led by a man. You're under a man's leadership. He doesn't owe you his word. He owes you his guidance. Okay. He owes his word to God and other men. He don't owe you what you asked him for in the first place.
Madeline, 1 second, Madeline. Follow question. Follow question. I get the wife, and I say, baby, I'm going to give you 4 kids and make you a stay-at-home mom. She says, thank you very much. I love you. Let's do it.
Plans can
And
change.
I say, psych, you are going to work 12 hours and there's no kids for you.
No. Plans do change. You know, you could want something for someone, but in reality, if that doesn't happen to work out, if you love that guy, you still gonna stay. There's been times where I've, me or other friends have wanted our women to be stay home at the moment, but it didn't work out. She got to go work. It is what it is. If she loves you and it's all in good reason, that's not that big of a deal opposed to what Clay possibly did.
Yeah.
Mel, you said I only owe my word to God and to other men. If I rug pull my woman and promise her 4 kids and a stay-at-home job, but she's going to actually get 0 kids or 1 kid, and she will have to work 12 hours all her life, is that woman legitimized to say, you trick me, you bamboozle me, you lie to me, and I don't want to be with you anymore, or she should stay and follow this liar of a man?
She should stay because you're meant to be led, and this is the direction now he's taking you.
Ooh, I love that.
It's based off of that's part of duty. He thought he could.
I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna have to leave it right here, y'all, because this thing gonna be hella long. I'm gonna just go ahead and leave it right here. But I'm loving what she said right there. Like I said, I think Napa Melanin Legacy was cooking. I'm gonna just tell y'all this: y'all need to watch the whole thing, because in the very beginning of this, it was even wilder of a conversation with the woman, Georgie, whatever her name was. Talking about being a god, a goddess, downplaying men. I'm not even gonna lie, that probably should have been a point I reacted to. But I really wanted to listen to some of the Clay and Megan, the Stallion situation and how everybody felt about it. But that conversation was crazy. I definitely would like for y'all to watch this in its entirety.
Well, yeah, y'all, man. Hey, it was smoking, wasn't it? I told y'all it was gonna be up, man. They had some good points though, bro. I'm not sure her name right here at the top left. She had some good points. The other lady who was at the top right, who was letting everybody have it, she was definitely cooking. And it was one more. Her at the bottom. You know, 3 of them had some good points, you know. But like I say, man, I'm gonna just say this, because I was doing a lot of talking in between, but I feel like, yeah, they both knew what it was, you know. And like I said, majority of relationships, people start out, you know, people don't really be dating like that no more. They date, but I'm saying, like, in the midst of it, it be lusting. So people be having sex, they start out having fun, having sex, doing little stuff, you feel what I'm saying? And that's how it start off, you feel me? And then boom, they in a relationships, you know. Even though things don't supposed to go like that, but that's how it went. You know what I'm saying? They both knew what it was. They knew each other's status, you know, because they celebrities. Come on, man. They know, you know. And so, yeah, look, it's on both of them, you know. I would say, like, despite either of they past or whatever, just people in general, yeah, people could change. You know, I'm not gonna lie and say people don't change. You know, people could change. You know, it's rare, but yeah, they got people who can change, bro. You know, but it's on you if you want to change. But hey, man, I done said basically everything I done said throughout the video. But look, y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, because it got people talking, boy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm out. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. If y'all want more type of content like this, hey, please comment, let me know, man. And hype this thing up for your boy. Y'all be blessed.